What if I told you I turned 40, even though everyone keeps mistaking me for a 31, 32-year-old? Would you believe that? In this video, I'm going to show you all what my skincare routine is and how I keep my skin like this and age respectfully. And I say respectfully, not graciously, because you have to respect your skin barrier and your skin in order for it to age in a certain way. If you want to know what I use, then let's go. Hi everyone, I'm Lydia. I'm a beauty industry insider, and on this channel I mainly focus on French fashion and Cézanne hauls, but occasionally I also want to bring a cosmetic industry insider point of view to tell you all about the skincare I use and great finds for skincare, and also makeup and makeup reviews. If these topics are interesting to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's get started with my skincare journey and how I changed my skin. Just so you understand the situation, I am 40 as I mentioned, but I also have rosacea. Rosacea is a chronic inflammation of the skin. You can find out more in this video here. I've always suffered from rosacea, and that basically makes the central parts of my face very, very red. My skin is very, very bumpy. I get inflamed and irritated for anything. Basically, there are a lot of foods that can trigger that. Stress can trigger that. I have enlarged pores, so it's really not, and not to mention that I'm always constantly itchy, for example. And yeah, it's not the easiest skin to treat. So let me show you what I do to manage all that and keep looking younger than my age, even though there is absolutely nothing wrong with looking your age. And I think that society should stop with the ageism. But anyway, you're all very interested, so I'm just gonna do this video, and yeah, I hope it's helpful to you. First step, at least 3 times a week. That's usually Saturday to Monday, because I'm at home. Those mornings are my Currentbody Led Masks. I have 2. I have the face mask, this one, which I reviewed in this video right here. And recently I've also been sent the neck and décolleté one. I have an opinion on it yet, but what I want to target is, of course, you know, my aging neck, because independently of how young you look in the face, your neck and décolleté are always going to give it away. Well, I started developing these lines, and of course this is also the result of a desk job where we're all like this, or also the fact that we're very often on our phones or our devices that we need to be like this. And for me, it's also about my rosacea. I noticed that the older I got, the further down my rosacea went, and I started developing little bumps on my chest area, and I want to target them because LED light therapy, especially red, they help a lot in targeting acne or inflammation of the skin. And this is actually the reason why I started using my mask. I had extraordinary results with it. And yeah, this is how we're gonna start today. I actually do this on a Sunday. I'm also using the Currentbody Hydrogel face mask underneath LED face mask. Wouldn't believe how good it looks. I mean, take a look at my skin now. I think these masks are like €9. So quite pricey, but they are definitely worth it if you do this like once a week. So funny. I have to look on my phone to see what I'm doing. This is the eye part. For me, it's a little bit bigger than my face, actually, especially because my hairline is really low. And then you just put your mask on. So let me do that. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes have passed, and wow, my skin really absorbed it like crazy. What? It had never absorbed it so much. So evidently this cold weather and the fact that yeah, I always have the heating on is drying up my skin. I think you can already see the difference. from earlier, to be honest. Yeah, the nose always stays a little bit red from the mask because yeah, just how my nose is shaped, I think. So as I mentioned, I do the hydrogel mask underneath my LED light mask only on Sundays, and then LED light therapy mask on Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. The rest of the week, I use this as my first step. And in the night, I use this as a second step, but I will talk about the night later. This is Violette's Effect Boom Boom Milk. I already have a review of everything Violette's Effect I own, which is almost everything, on my channel. You can check it out right here. But long story short, what this is serum, a toner, and a moisturizer all in one. It's a spray format. This is the 50 ml one, but yeah, the full size is the 100 ml. It's also refillable. They sell the refill separately, and I love it. I've been using it since the summer, so a long time. And yeah, you can either spray it on your fingers and then put it on, but I also really like to just spritz it on my face like that because I have rosacea, and the less I touch my face, the better it is. So let's go. I will make a very weird face, I think. And to be honest, I'm generous with it. This has been such a skin savior for me ever since I started using it in the summer. Like in the summer, it was the only step. Afterwards, my sunscreen had less redness, I had less bumps, my skin barrier was really fortified because that's the effect of Boom Boom Milk. It had this very, how can I define it? Probably like a candlelit glow, you know, it wasn't overly glowy, but it was glowy enough and very, very, very healthy. People started to notice it and they told me that I looked fresher even. So yeah, but since now it's winter and it's a drier time of the year and my skin is drier, my second step would be Celle Cream by Violette's Effect as well. This is also a very luxurious cream. Even in the price, to be honest with you. To fortify the skin barrier, reduce all irritation, everything from Violette's Effect is targeted to reduce inflammation. And since I have rosacea and this is a constant state of inflammation of the skin, this has worked really, really, really well for me. So I'm gonna put some on. It's not one of those moisturizers that it's so rich, a very, very healthy glow, and I think this is also something that combination skins and more oily skins can wear. To be honest, it's the first product I would say is truly universal, but if your skin is super dry, maybe you will need to apply something else. So in the winter, for example, and during the night, I would love to have like a richer version of it. But in the end, it also makes sense. And you know why? Because you always need to wear your sunscreen after your moisturizer, at least in the evening. If your cream is too rich underneath your sunscreen, you're definitely going to have a problem. Your skin is going to look too glowy, almost oily, and you wouldn't like it. So it totally makes sense that this cream is like this. But yeah, I don't know what you think, but I think it's a very healthy glow. I love it. You can even use it under your eye as a very fancy eye cream. You can use it on your body if you want, but to be honest, it's so expensive to use it on my body. LED light therapy masks, both the face mask and the décolleté, neck and décolleté one, they're quite expensive devices, but of course they will stay with you forever. And I have a juicy discount code if you want to try them. Link in the description down below the video. I really saw enormous changes with my face mask, and I'm so excited about seeing the changes and improvements on my neck and décolleté. I took a photo of how my décolleté and neck were when I started using it, and in 4 weeks I will be able to tell you how it went. So leave a comment down below if you want to know, and if you want me to make a video review about it. Occasionally, that's not part of the routine because it's more like an SOS treatment. I use one of these serums by Violette Fer. Once a month, I use the Dullness Rescue Serum just to give a boost of hydration and glow to my skin. Blemish Rescue, Skin Barrier Rescue, and Reactive Skin Rescue, whereas UV Damage is especially used only in the summer. Obviously underneath Boom Boom Milk, so that would be the first step. Now that my skin is almost dry, I can use my moisturizer. I use this one from Dermatica. If you're already a subscriber of my channel, you know I'm a Dermatica partner. You know I love this sunscreen, and I love Dermatica in general. Dermatica is this UK-based brand that aims to bring prescription personalized formulas at your door by having online consultations. You know, it's really easy, it's very cost effective. It helped me so much with my rosacea journey. It's essentially like having a dermatologist always at your availability. Anyway, I will link this video right here where I talk more in depth about Dermatica, and for now we'll tell you that they recently launched a sunscreen, SPF 50, which is magical. This is the best sunscreen I've ever tried. I have a review for it in this video right here, but I'm going to show you once again why I love it so much. Very nice pump, dispenses how much you need. And I love that it can be applied safely on the mouth, on the eyes, everywhere basically. I really tend to massage it onto my skin to let it absorb because, you know, sunscreens are a little bit harder than regular moisturizers to be absorbed from your skin. It doesn't sting, doesn't irritate, doesn't inflame the skin, and which is why you can really apply it liberally and safely on eyes and lips as well. It's glowy, but it's not overly glowy, so it's really the perfect sunscreen. And while it dries, let me tell you why I love it so much and what makes it great. Its key ingredients are glycerin, panthenol, and vitamin E. Occasionally, if I have a bump, a zit, or an irritation, I would put Violette Fer Invisible Bandage. This is like a pimple patch in a liquid form. It's completely transparent. It doesn't have a thick surface, so you can put on makeup without it being visible, not like classic pimple patches that are actually very visible with makeup, I have to say, and not like other products of the same type, because I know that some brands like Herborian, I think, launched similar products, but you could really tell that you had something. This one is really invisible. Like, Violette Fer does skincare in a way that nobody else does it. Sometimes not even skincare brands. It's amazing. So let's talk about my nighttime skincare routine, hydrating cleanser. This is the Paula's Choice Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser, and it's a very good one that removes both makeup, even heavy makeup, and sunscreen. It's a very good alternative for my Paula's Choice Omega Plus. I will show you. I will put a little image here. This one cleanser, which is really the best cleanser ever. And then usually I use my Dermatica treatment. As I mentioned before, I'm a Dermatica partner. I cannot recommend enough personalized formula for my rosacea. So mine has azelaic acid and niacinamide in percentages that you wouldn't find in stores and over the counter. And it's because it's been prescribed to me by the Dermatica dermatologists. So there's a group of dermatologists. I filled out a questionnaire after they approached me, and I told them exactly what my problems were with rosacea, and then they studied the case. They saw my photos, because you have to do frequent, like monthly checkups where you have to show them your skin progress and just come up with a formula that is personalized for your needs directly to your door. But also I have a great offer for that, because as I mentioned, I'm a Dermatica partner, which means that with my code Lydia10, you can get the first month, if you want to try it, at £2.99, second month with a 10% off. So it's really a nice offer, and they can target anything. This is not just for rosacea. If you have acne, they have amazing results on acne people. I mean, if you go to their Instagram profile, you will see, or on their website anyway, you will see the amazing results. Melasma, which is what I want to target next. I want to keep targeting my rosacea, but also treat my melasma as well. And they had amazing results in certain people. And so I highly recommend you try. Wait around 5 minutes before I go in with my Violette Fair Boom Boom Milk, my moisturizer, which is either the Violette Fair Cell Cream or the Dermatica moisturizer, because they also have like a skincare line that is not prescription based. Once a week, I will also indulge in some peeling for my skin, but since I have very extremely sensitive skin, of course, and this is something that you should always pay attention to, you know, not to use too many harsh peelings on your face. Yeah, the only one that I really like using and doesn't affect my rosacea is the Xeno Cosmetics Stay Kind enzyme peeling. It works really fast, like super fast. Rinse it off and my skin is amazingly glowy after that. In the past, I've also tried the Rosacea Treatment Clinic. I reviewed in this video here, and you should check it out because that was also a skincare routine that was magical. Right now, my skincare routine has been like this for a long time, but I also want to know what your skincare routine is, and tell me that in the comments. As I mentioned before, all of the links to all of the products that I mentioned, along with some discount codes that you can use on those links, are in the description below the title of this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and watch this one